Hello.
And
Come
to
our moment
of
hope.
You still got
Matthew
it.
5:13.
The hope comes from Matthew 5:13.
Oh, I thought you were going to say another verse.
I just wanted to repeat it.
You are
Just
the
look it up.
salt of the earth, but suppose the salt loses its saltiness. How can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything. It will be thrown out. People will walk all over it.
Whoa, that was tough. You went for tough this time, huh? Whew, okay. Well, I guess I would say that the hope's right there in the beginning part.
You are the salt of the earth.
Mm-hmm. And whatever that means.
But salt is bitter.
It sounds good. No, salt is good. Salt's always been good. You think of something bad about salt?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me one thing.
If you have too much, you could, have problems.
Oh, like health problems?
Yeah.
Like an overload of salt? All right, well, most of the earth is, made of salt water. So
Yeah,
think
but
about
we
that.
don't drink it.
Yeah, well, most of our body is made of salt water, too. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
but we don't drink that. It's not in our
No,
digestive
we don't drink
system.
it, but why is everything about drinking? Anyway, let's get to the harder parts, though. Here, see if we find some hope in that part. Okay, read this. You are the salt of the earth. Okay, that's neither positive or negative per se. But suppose that the salt loses its saltiness. How can it be made salty again? It's no longer good for anything. It will be thrown out. People will walk all over it. I don't know what translation this is, but so the problem is that the salt might lose its saltiness, and then it's
you
good
go
for
to
nothing.
Jesus.
So what is the saltiness of salt? It's what it is. If salt loses its own essence, it's no longer salt really, because it can't do what it was made to do. And it's the only good use of it is to be thrown out and people walking all over it. Yeah, that doesn't sound very hopeful, August. You're gonna have to dig. You're gonna have to get some hope here before we run out of minutes.
Go to Jesus.
Can he make you salty again?
Yeah.
Can he? If you lose your saltiness?
Mm-hmm. If you deny Jesus, then you can accept him later in your life, right?
Unless you die.
Unless you die.
Right, because we don't know. Nobody knows how long our lives will be either. So it does say in the Bible that today is the day of salvation.
Yeah.
Encourage each other while it is today.
Yeah, and that.
Because we don't know. We don't know. Time is not in our control. Is our saltiness in our control?
Nope.
Are we able to keep or lose our own saltiness? Let's say if we were salt.
I think we can. But
Well,
we can't make us more salty again.
the salt is like
lose it.
what the salt is. Salt is salty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you lose the essence of who you are, so you are, let's say you are human. Let's just put that out there that you may or may not be human. Okay? So if you lose your humanness, are you able to be made human?
No.
Human again?
Yeah.
Well, God is able to restore things that we think are broken, that we think are hopeless. So sometimes I think it seems like everything is hopeless and you've lost all your humanity or whatever. Let's say you have sinned a ton and you're like, I'm not even human anymore. That's how degraded I am and how desperately wicked I have become. But we know that God's able to restore anyone from any place. In fact, prisons are a big place where the gospel is
Spread.
It grows exponentially because when you know that you're wicked and you find out that God is actually able to redeem you, that's when, boom. What?
Thank you for joining.
Oh, well, do we find hope though?
Yeah.
What's the hope?
God can make you salty again.
Says August.
Miracles happen.
Just explore this